Hi, Steve Hughes here from Hands-On Physics Education. Not sure you can see me there in the view, but behind me is the new moon, and hopefully you can see that we've got a thin crescent, but we can see the outline of the moon, and it's kind of a slight pink colour. So why is that? How is it that we can see some of the moon? Now, often that's called the dark side of the moon. A bit of a misnomer, because the dark side of the moon that we can actually see, when it's full moon, all of that will be lit. Now, what's happening here is let's imagine being on the moon during new moon. So if we're in the very center of that moon, when we looked up in the sky, directly overhead would be full Earth, and the Earth would be much bigger and brighter than the full moon is on the Earth. And that's because the diameter of the Earth is over 3.5 times the diameter of the moon, and also, surprisingly, the Earth is more reflective than the moon. The reflective coefficient of the moon, which we call the albedo in astrophysics, is about 12%. So that means 12% of the light, the sunlight falling on the moon, is reflected, whereas with the Earth, over 35% is reflected. And so when we take those two things into account, the increase in the area, the increase in the brightness, the figures come out that the full Earth on the moon would be about 40 times brighter than full moon on the Earth. So it'd be quite easy to walk around on the surface of the moon during full Earth. So what we've got during new moon, the full Earth is very bright on the moon, and that light reflects off the moon and comes back through the Earth's atmosphere. It's called Earthshine. And because in this case the moon is fairly close to the horizon, the light reflected, the Earthshine reflected off the moon, has to go through a lot of the atmosphere, and so the light becomes red in exactly the same way that sunsets are red on the Earth, because blue light is scattered more than the other wavelengths as it passes through the atmosphere. So exactly the same, the Earthshine that's bounced off the moon, shining through the atmosphere of the Earth, more blue light is scattered, giving rise to that pink colour.